So I'll be the first one to admit, I love a spinnerbait. I've been fishing them all my life. I've been so resistant to giving chatterbaits a shot. But this year, I did finally start to give a chatterbait a shot, and I actually found success with it. So I'm glad that I'm giving it a chance. But tonight, I'm going to go out and head-to-head, I'm going to pit a spinnerbait versus a chatterbait at a lake that I've done okay with chatterbaits so far this year. So, and I want to see in a head-to-head battle which one's going to work best. So on my kayak tonight, I am only going to take out 2 rods with me. One's going to have a chatterbait, one's going to have a spinnerbait. That's it. That's all I'm going to fish tonight. And I'm just going to couple casts with each one, just keep working the same areas and see what will get more bites. So for the chatterbait, it's going to be a 3/8 ounce Chatterbait Evo Elite bluegill color. Spinnerbait, same thing, 3/8 ounce spinnerbait and a bluegill color. Now, the spinnerbait I'm choosing isn't my favorite, but I own about 100 spinnerbaits and they all have double willow blades. This lake has about 6 inches of visibility, so I'm like, shit, I need something with a Colorado blade. I have 1 bluegill pattern spinnerbait, that's 1 willow, 1 Colorado blade. That'll help me get that little bit of extra thump in the water to make it a little bit more of a fair comparison, because we know the chatterbaits put off a good thump. So let's get these rods loaded up, let's get the kayak loaded up, and let's get ready to head out. Also, I'm bringing the girlfriend tonight. She's gonna be slanging some Senkos, so I know she's gonna be catching fish. And we're gonna see, chatterbait or spinnerbait. They're pretty equal, do they both work the same? And will the old Senko Slayer outfish both of them tonight? Let's do what we gotta do, get on the water, see how this goes. Officially on the water. Chatterbait versus spinnerbait challenge starts right now. So we've been fishing for about 35-40 minutes now. No fish so far. I didn't like the action on that other spinnerbait. I'm gonna switch it up. I love the Z-Man spinnerbaits. They got this awesome head on them that helps them run true. And then we're gonna relocate. So the all the duckweed and algae and stuff has really gotten blown over this way, really heavy. That's making it hard. These baits don't even want to break through it to get down in, and once they do, they just have no action because they're all gunked up. So there's a nice big grass flat over here that looks like none of the duckweed's been blown into. So we're gonna make a move over there, see if we can get on some fish, and keep this challenge going. There we go. All right, just landed our first fish on the chatterbait. Not a big one, but a fat, healthy one. Let's get back to it. How many? Really? All right, it's officially scored 1-1. We just picked up our first spinnerbait fish. Same size as that first fish we caught. The old Z-Man Zlinger. Gets it done. Let's try to get some more. So we're gonna make one more change. We're gonna try the OSP spinnerbait in a bluegill pattern with a little tiny swim bait off the back. See if maybe that helps us get a bite. But we're struggling tonight. We got one fish on each. I had one fish hit the chatterbait but didn't commit to it, but I felt him kind of chasing it through the grass. But outside of that, it has been a struggle tonight. Even my girlfriend only got one fish on a Senko. So you know when they're not munching a Senko, it is not a great night of fishing. So, but we're gonna keep to it. We're getting close to sunset, but we're gonna throw around a little bit more. Let's try again.
All right, number 2 on the chatterbait. Another nice fish.
So it's the next day after doing the spinnerbait versus chatterbait head-to-head challenge, if you want to call it that. So last night sucked. That was rough. 3 total bass, 2 on the chatterbait, 1 on the spinnerbait. My girlfriend fished a Senko for like 3 straight hours, only landed 2 fish. It was just a really slow night. There's a couple other guys out on kayaks. They only caught, I think, maybe 1 fish between the 2 of them. So we're in that August summertime struggle. But pretty soon it's going to be cooling off. The fall bite's going to be here. I can't wait to get on that smallmouth bite this fall. And I'm excited. Next weekend I'm fishing my first ever tournament. Going to be entering a kayak tournament on the Delaware River, which is something I'm comfortable with. So I really look forward to testing myself there and seeing how well I can hang 10 hours out on the river. So I'm going to be vlogging that whole adventure. But yeah, let's just keep making content, keep it going. See you in the next one.